Sorry for the interruption, but I just wanted to say.
Nano Banana Pro is bonkers.
Stop scrolling. Seriously, for 2 years, AI image generation had a fatal flaw. It was illiterate. Every time you asked for text, it looked like a fever dream. Warped letters, alien languages, cereal boxes from the ninth circle of hell. But then, this happened. Flawless. No Photoshop, no manual edits, no prompt witchcraft. This is Google Nano Banana Pro, and it just did something no AI model has ever done before. I tested impossible prompts, and it nailed
every single one. All of these took under 90 seconds. Here's how fast you can use this. Go to Google Gemini. Sign in with your Google account. Nano Banana Pro has already been integrated into Gemini. So all you have to do is click on Create Image from the dropdown. Here's the important bit. Click here on Thinking and choose Thinking with Gemini 3. This is what makes all the difference. Do not use the standard Gemini model for this. You're now 30 seconds away from generating things that should not logically exist. But here's the secret. This model has high adherence. It doesn't just draw a vibe. It listens to every specific instruction you give it. Now let's break some physics.
First test, typography and physics.
I'm going to paste in my prompt. You can find all the prompts that I'm using today down in the description. I'm using the phrase Nano Banana Pro as our control variable today. I click Generate. Wow, that was quick. Look at the cereal pieces labeled orbit, quark, gravity. It understood the physics of floating milk and the typography in the same prompt. Let's see how it compares with Nano Banana. It looks great overall. But when you really look closer, you see that the words on the cereal pieces are all warped and the Nano Banana is spelt wrong. Also, it missed a part of the text from my prompt. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, perfect spelling on each and every piece, realistic liquid physics, adhered to every aspect of my prompt. Here is the difference. The old model, it tries to guess what letters look like.
Nano Banana Pro isn't guessing, it's reading. Designers, your workflow just changed forever. Now let's go from creative to engineering precision. Let's push it harder. Complex layout. Architects, wake up.
I want a hover bike, but I want the blueprints, the exploded engine view, and the rider's gear, all on one presentation slide. Here's my prompt and go. This is the Aero Vulcan X1. Look at the composition. Top left, orthographic blueprints. Bottom left, exploded engine mechanism. Right side, a knolling flat lay of the helmet and gloves. Here's an image I generated with Nano Banana using the same prompt. Once again, it looks great on the surface. But when you really look closer, all of the finer writing is gibberish. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, clear, legible labeling. It understands layout logic, measurements, etc. It knows the blueprint belongs in a blue box and the gear belongs on a table. This is a concept artist's entire afternoon, done in 40 seconds.
All right, we've done the technical stuff. Time to get to the fun stuff. Can it handle historical accuracy, celebrity likeness, period correct design, and our control phrase all at once?
I give it my prompt and generate. No way. It put Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Audrey Hepburn, Einstein, and Charlie Chaplin in the same diner. The lighting, the outfits, the color palette, it's not a collage, it's a cohesive scene. And check the neon sign, Nano Banana Pro. Flawless retro typography, curved glass tubing, perfect glow. This isn't just image generation. This is contextual understanding across centuries. Now here's the image from Nano Banana. It literally merged Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor to create a complete stranger. Plus, none of their expressions show excitement like I asked in the prompt. Goes to show that Nano Banana only worked on parts of the prompt and leaves the rest to chance. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, perfect likenesses, perfect neon text. Usually when you put this many famous faces in one shot, AI melts them. Here, they are distinct.
Okay, this next one is the holy grail.
Usually when you edit an AI image, it breaks. You change one word and the character looks totally different. I tested contextual persistence with a 4-part comic strip workflow. I give my initial prompt. Make a comic strip with me as the protagonist superhero. And go. I asked for a photorealistic comic. Boom. 4 panels, perfect speech bubbles. But then I said, change the costume to red and blue. Change her name to Super Aria. Look at this. It didn't generate a random new image. It kept the comic format. It kept the art style. But now she's in the red and blue suit, and the bubble says, it's Super Aria. It actually listened to the edit. In the next prompt, I ask it to create a continuation page with high-octane action.
Same character, same suit.
New fighting stance against robots. It's maintaining the narrative arc, but the story and the dialogues are too basic. So I say, make a lengthier comic strip with more complex dialogues. Look at the text density. My sensors detect only human weakness. The immediate threat is neutralized. It is writing a script and illustrating it simultaneously without losing the character design. Nano Banana Pro has character permanence. You can actually write a graphic novel with this.
Final test, the creative endgame. Can it build an entire animated world with consistent architecture, character design, lighting, and readable signs?
I give my prompt and generate. This is a whole universe. The monument text, Nano Banana Pro, carved into the stone, perspective perfect. Building signs, spelled correctly. Lighting, cinematic. Banana pile physics, accurate. This is production-grade concept art. World builders, game devs, animators, you just got a concept artist that works in 90 seconds. Here's the same image from Nano Banana. To be honest, this one is more creative with the building design. But when you look really close at the details, you will notice distorted words once again. Also, it didn't make the townsfolk colorful like I asked it to. Honestly, my verdict is that Nano Banana was pretty awesome creativity-wise to begin with, but it has 3 major shortcomings. 1, it doesn't always understand writing. 2, it often skims over parts of the prompt. 3, it is terrible with multiple characters.
Here is the new reality. If you want abstract art, use Midjourney. But if you want accuracy,
if you need blueprints, schematics, comics, or readable text, Nano Banana Pro is the new king.
we went from fusing people to Super Aria, saving the city in one generation. The barrier is gone.
That is why I put every prompt in the description below. Go make something impossible and subscribe because next week, it's gonna get even crazier.